Mike Carter had spent 10 years working at a small motorcycle repair shop on the edge of a quiet Texas town. He was known for his honesty and unmatched skill, even though his paycheck never reflected it. To Mike, bikes weren't just machines, they were stories on two wheels. Every scratch meant something. One late morning, an older woman arrived riding a worn Harley-Davidson. The engine coughed, the exhaust rattled, and a faded Hell's Angels patch clung to the saddlebag. The shop fell silent. Mike's boss stiffened, his eyes fixed on the emblem, fear written all over his face. The woman parked calmly and asked for help, her voice steady and polite. The boss refused service, muttering excuses about being too busy. Embarrassed, Mike watched her push the bike aside and sit quietly outside, waiting. Something about her patience and dignity bothered him deeply. During his lunch break, Mike stepped outside and inspected the bike. He realized the problem was simple but dangerous, a failing fuel line and worn clutch. Ignoring the risk to his job, he rolled the Harley inside and worked carefully, treating it like any other bike. When the engine finally roared back to life, the woman smiled with genuine gratitude. Before she could even thank him properly, the boss stormed out, furious. He shouted about gang trouble and bad reputation, then fired Mike on the spot. The woman said nothing. She only watched closely, as if memorizing his name. The next morning, Mike woke early, his mind heavy with worry about rent, tools, and a future suddenly uncertain. He told himself he'd find another shop, somewhere people valued skill over fear. Still, the silence of unemployment felt louder than any engine he had ever fixed. Just after noon, the town's calm shattered. The low thunder of motorcycles rolled through the streets, echoing off storefronts and stop signs. One by one, Harleys filled the road near the repair shop, chrome shining, engines idling with purpose. People stepped outside, whispering nervously. At the front of the convoy stood the same older woman. She removed her helmet, revealing sharp eyes and calm authority. Her name was Rose Delgado. She wasn't just a rider. She was a respected Hell's Angels leader and a successful business owner across several states. Rose walked into the shop alone. Minutes later, lawyers arrived. Papers were signed. By sunset, ownership of the building had changed hands. The former boss left silently, avoiding every gaze. No threats were made. None were needed. That evening, Rose found Mike at a small diner. She thanked him for his honesty and courage, then slid a folder across the table. Inside was a contract naming him head mechanic and partner of the newly renamed shop. Mike's hands trembled as he read. Within weeks, the garage became the busiest place in town. Locals learned a powerful lesson that day. Respect isn't about patches or fear, it's about character and doing what's right when it costs you everything.